Dude, where in the hell am I? I don't know. Actually, I kind of do. It's in Mexico, for sure. In the south. And it's gorgeous. Check it out. It's very nice here. So this is like a little cabin, and I'm right next to the coastline. There's like a laguna over here. And look at these flowers. Pretty sure this is a bougainvillea. Yep. You see the thorns? I've seen people make really nice bonsai out of this. But yeah, it's pretty. I like it. It's where like all the restaurants and stuff are. I guess this is more like a vacation spot. It's really, really nice out here. Check out the back. Got us a palm tree here. Oh, we got a bunch of palm trees. Here we are. Dog's taking a crap. I'm hungry. Need some food. Necesito comida. This is the guy that owns the cabin, and yeah, that's him. That's the guy we were following. So the other guy was like some younger dude. We wound up hanging out with him some last night. All these people have been really, really cool. Everybody has been really nice to us. I mean, aside from being shook down by the fucking cops, that was a little intrusive. But other than that, I ain't had a bad time yet at all. Mexico is gorgeous, and the people are awesome, and it's nice here. It's nice here. I don't think I would. Well, I can't say that. Maybe I would. I don't know if I'd live here or not. But they have banana trees, and here in this climate, they actually make bananas. Do you see those up there? And the flowers are quite odd. They're big and they're like cone shaped and purple. And it's oh, here's one. This is a banana tree. Maybe a plantain. But anyway, the plants look similar, and you can see the little bananas. And this is the flower. This is like a petal from the flower. You can see many petals that have fallen already. Isn't that cool? Yep, cabin's nice. So nice that I'm going to stay here for another day. I have been on the road with 2 dogs and another guy for 5 days straight. And we've stopped only to pee, to eat, and to sleep when it was absolutely necessary. So, yeah, I'm kind of tired. It's been a very long journey. So we're gonna stay here for another day. We're just gonna hang out, and then we'll get back on the road. I have no idea where in the hell I am. I think I'm in a place called La Mancha, which is near Veracruz. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea where I'm at. I know I'm pretty damn close to the southern border of Mexico, though. I think within about 8 hours. We could probably make it into Guatemala today if we wanted to, but neither one of us want to. We're gonna have some food. We made some friends in the neighborhood last night up at this little bar, so yeah, we got some people to hang out with. I was practicing my Spanish, and yeah, this is cool for now. We'll just hang out here. So what am I doing in Mexico? What the hell am I doing here? Well, I'm going to Costa Rica. Ya voy a Costa Rica. Okay. Well, if you ain't figured that out yet, I don't know what to tell you. But it has a lot to do with the fact that my local government was being a pain in my ass. And now I'm going to turn around and sue all of them. And they made me lose a lot of business. And I'm pissed. That's the short and skinny of it. Of course, you can go back and watch some other videos, and I'm sure I'll post some more as this develops and tell you guys the story. But that's what I'm doing here. I'm starting a new life. At one time, I owned a farm in North Carolina, and we grew mostly gourmet mushrooms, and I had a bunch of chickens, and I had a big greenhouse, and I used to buy and sell plants a lot. And yeah, I can't do that anymore. Had to get the hell out of there because it wasn't safe because of a bunch of bullshit. But that'll come out. That'll come out later. There's a damn coconut. Coconut. Look at that. Yeah, I ain't got time for all that bullshit. And I don't have time for... I don't take threats against my life lightly. And I got the hell out of Dodge at just the right time. I brought a jacket with me. I've used it once. By the time I make it even further south, I can probably just throw it in the trash. Or give it to somebody who needs it along the way. It's freaking cold in North Carolina right now. I know it is. It's starting to get below freezing. And then it's just absolutely miserable for like 3 months out of the year there. Winter sucks. It starts right about the end of November, and then it's just freaking cold all the way through December, January, and February. And I had banana trees. I had banana trees on my farm. I liked them a lot. And you could grow them, but they would grow not as an evergreen, but a perennial. So they would die back some, they would come back. And the growing season in North Carolina was not long enough to produce any fruit. So I never ever got to see it flower. I never saw any bananas. It's more just an ornamental plant, but it was the exact same. Just like this. But you have to be in a tropical climate in order for these to be able to produce fruit. Guys, for all intents and purposes, Mexico is a tropical paradise. It's excellent here. I like it quite a bit. I would come back here for vacation. In fact, we're talking about doing just that. Me and my buddy and some other people. Careful. Be easy. You wouldn't think that's a 7-year-old dog. He still plays like a puppy. Carrot boy. Carrot boy. Look, I am a human being. I am an animal, which is hairless and wrapped inside of a bag of skin. And at least for the time being. Anyway, I'm not perfect, and I'm not out to impress anybody, and I don't care to continue to hustle when all that it ever did was cause me more problems. The more that I owned, the more that owned me. I don't need it. I'd rather just live. You know, what's wrong with that? I'd rather just live. No, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta blah, 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 and it has to be very, 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 very serious, and you have to, and you have to... No, I don't. I need food, water, shelter. I can sit under a tree in the shade and eat a piece of fruit. And I can provide for others around me by doing exactly the same thing. You need some water, you need some food. Would you like some help? Okay, feed me and give me something to drink, and I'll come over and we'll get the damn thing finished, whatever it is. Life became way too complicated, and it needed to be simplified. I mean, it had to be. It just had to be. It had to be, or I wasn't going to make it. And I noticed that I'd let my nipple hairs get a little bit wild, so I handled that. Now it's a thing that you know. But yeah, mucho descansar, mucho tranquilo con mi amigo, mi hermano, y para allá.
Papi me andaba activando ya para que pudiera usar mi tarjeta internacional. Y sí.
I guess Carrot found him a coconut. Cooped up in that car for 5 days, just like us. Nice to let him run around a little bit. Okay, so ever the adventure, we are going down the road. We have made a new friend, nombre Dario, and he owns a restaurant and a bar, which is really close to the cabin that we're staying in. So as we wandered around last night, we made friends with him and a couple of other guys that were over there. There was another old man that was there working on the plumbing, and he was there last night, and also another guy, that young guy that was driving around on the motorcycle, Angel. And
Go ahead.
These guys are super cool. They're going to show us around. He's driving my car right now. George is in the front seat. And we're trying to figure out a place that we can go and get cash. And we have a little bit of an issue. My buddy here has a card, but it's for the Bank of Costa Rica. And so people don't want to give him cash back for one reason or another. I figured out that they actually do have tap to pay here, which is the only thing I have to offer, and we got to get a little more cash together to get down to the border. And we'll get our deposit back for the vehicle permit, but we don't know if we're going to have to pay another deposit for another vehicle permit for more countries. So we have to figure out a way that we can withdraw more cash. That's where we're headed toward now. Yeah. George is suggesting that I start working here. I don't have a visa. I'm illegal. Okay, I must interrupt this broadcast just for a moment to tell you about the legend of David. So first of all, he's like 43. He's got 3 kids, and he had to try to cross the border 5 times before he finally made it. And then I think it took him like 4 years to catch him. And he spent time in South Carolina. He's a plumber, a construction worker, knows how to do a bunch of different things. And yeah, he's a freaking local legend. Okay, I know where I am, and I was right. I am in the streets of La Mancha. No, I'm taking a nap over there. Now, if you look over here to my left, you will see Dario's business. This is his kitchen. This also is a restaurant or a bar or what they call a soda. He also has a store, or a tienda, which is here. So he's got all kinds of items that you can purchase and everything. The property is pretty big, and what I've gathered is that he paid somewhere around 175,000 American for this property. And it's quite nice. And we've been hanging out here while we're in La Mancha. And he's actually got a like an Airbnb apartment for rent upstairs, and then his house is in the back. So this property is where he lives, where he works, where he cooks. The kitchen is really cool. If you're hungry, all you have to do is ask him. He'll come over here and cook for you. The food's super cheap. So anybody that might be thinking about coming to Mexico to vacation, this is a great place to do that. I like this area. There's a lot of security. There's not a lot of sketchy people walking around. And we're just hanging out here having a good time. Trying to get things figured out. The internet is down for like the entire neighborhood right now, so I haven't been able to connect or see what anybody's doing. But this is the man himself right here. He owns this place. He's been really good to us. He's an awesome dude. Definitely a new friend.
But
La Mancha. Es bonita. Mucho lindo. Me gusta. So we are still at the restaurant. This is dude's house and he's doing some construction back here, but they don't know how to quit stealing my empanadas. But it would appear that somebody's horse has wandered over and decided to have a snack. I think that's a, yeah, that's gotta be a horse. Just out of nowhere. So this lady has been nice enough to allow us into her kitchen. She's making empanadas for us. And we've already had one round. They were so good we had to get some more, but we're gonna go ahead and get out of her way. Carrot seems to have made a friend or an enemy, I can't tell. Dario, bar, store, restaurant, and inn is most excellent. They've got the natural palm thatch roofs out here. Really cool, really dig that. Some nice ponytail palms. And this is a pretty typical street corner here in La Mancha, Mexico. There's people around. We're right here on the corner. It's starting to get a little bit more lively now. This lady over here is the empanada lady that we just saw. And I think I've had about enough for one day and I'm ready to go lay down. But it has been fun. I like this little spot. We're right next to the beach. Might go check that out. Night approaches soon. We haven't done too much, but hang out at the little hangout spot up there and eat and relax for the day. It's been nice after 5 days in the freaking car. Stretching our legs a little bit. Dogs are playing, having a good time. Dogs had a great time out there. And I think next we're gonna go look at the beach. Okay, these are interesting. I don't know what in the hell kind of a tree this is. It's got these big spines all around it. I think that looks dangerous. I think I'm gonna leave him alone.
$2.
Okay, here we are at the Laguna, which I believe in English is lagoon. So we've got this sort of a lake here, and then the Atlantic Ocean is right there. I suppose this is just a little, I don't know what the proper term is, like a little inlet of water. Is an inlet water or is an inlet land? I don't know. Anyway, let's go check out the playa. And it is now sunset in La Mancha, Mexico.
Pero yeah.